Shalom, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakadash, upon us, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, salutations, and blessings to the elect, pushing the word across the four corners of earth, risk your life to do so. And yeah, this is why the scriptures say what they say. Give not much liberty to her. See, all you women, you want to flock to America so you can shake your ass and dress half naked and take off the head wrap, and the patriarchy is all this bullshit. But then you want to fly around the world, which that's what this place does, man. It's a whore, and it's a rest haven for whores. Right? And they did that deliberately. They give them food stamps, feed them, get them fat. Because if you were smart and you women get $1,000 and all this shit, you could actually really, do something with it. But you don't have the discipline, right? The management skills to do all of that, which is why scriptures say what they say: a woman who's raised of a man is of short days, much trouble. That's why, if you were raised by like Gideon, you read the story, you're like, damn, man, his brothers was foul, but you kind of understand, he was saying his mother was a harlot, so she was of lower status. Usually a harlot, is counted for spittle. You know what I'm saying? She didn't want to ride the rod. She didn't have discipline like that. So they assume, he was something else. Turned out he was a judge in all of Israel. It's a beautiful story because a lot of us, our mothers were harlots, and the Lord has flipped that around and given us the correct foundation, linked us back in with the patriarchy, even if your father doesn't believe or any of that stuff. That's why this word is so beautiful. But I just wanted to bring this out because, nobody told you to be in Dubai. You wanted to be over there trying to come up and like the elders say, the carousel is going to ride you. That carousel. Right? You over there long enough, then they might put you in the basement somewhere. Put you to use, put you to work. That's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with Ishmael. Right? They still believe in slavery. They just hide a lot of that stuff. So I got a little bit to show you. Of course, you know who is over there. Of course, man. Give her not liberty, man. Yeah, your woman don't need to be at the damn gym. Don't need to be all everywhere in niggas' faces and shit. Outside talking to everybody. That's another thing of this place, man. Women have too much liberty, too friendly.
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
As you know, I'm the girl that decided to spend her 30th birthday in Dubai.
You're 30 years old. And 30 years old.
And I'm coming on here very humbly, asking my president to just seize it. I'm an American.
Man, they're not finna stop the war for you. They not finna stop the war for you. Oh my gosh, this is it's it's a love-hate thing, man. Because you love what the Lord created. The scriptures say that a beautiful woman, a man loves to see it, but then it say, we always go to that shit. A woman with no discretion is like and a beautiful woman with no discretion is like a gold ring and a snout of a pig. So it's like, man, it's a shame. Yep, whatever.
Taxpaying citizen. And And I've now been stuck over here since the 24th. I've been blessed to be.
Man, yeah, global events are going on. And see, this is why those in the flock, we have a flock, man. We warn the flock. This is not the time to jet set around the fucking world. Like, see, these elite level Edomites, shit like this happens, they can jump on a private jet. They know somebody, they can make that phone call. Send a plane here. Send a plane to this location. Hell, they'll get them out of remote locations. Some of them got links to the military. You know, all kind of intelligence agencies. That's Esau. If you playing on that level, they know who you are, and you got to play ball with them. But see, Jake, you think that this is a game and that you could go around the world and, you know, like a damn field trip and shit. Man, the world is basically the start of World War One. Basically, this is the start of World War One. Right? For all you women who don't want to listen, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. Okay, well, do what the fuck you want to do. All right, the Lord gonna do what He do. He's gonna visit the earth. This is the time of visitation. We keep telling you that. You don't want to take heed? Okay.
Able to buy 3 different flights from 3 different airlines, and they've all been canceled.
Of course.
I don't know who this will reach. I don't know if it'll reach anyone. But I am not the person who gets on here like this. But I am desperate to get home to my family.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm asking, I'm pleading. Please just, whoever can help us, please just help. And it's not even about the financial part. We just don't have a way out. Every time we try, it gets canceled. So I'm putting myself out here on the internet, as humble as I know how.
Humbly.
To just get some help.
Yeah, okay. All right, and this is all the truth, because I've actually met people who were at Dubai, and you know, it's just like America. They basically tried to, you know, do like over here. You got big ass buildings, and oh my gosh, and then they have all the rappers and all these rap niggas go over. You know, and try to make it look like it's a grandiose place. It's just oil money that they built into a city.
I'm glad after years of propaganda, people have finally come to the conclusion that Dubai sucks. It's a fake city. It's probably one of the worst cities you could go to. First, let's address the elephant in the room. It's a slave city. They contract Southeast Asian men and at times African men to go over there to work, and then once they get over there, they take their passports so they can't leave. And if you even try like arguing with your boss about it or like any of the locals, they'll just send you straight to jail. Like literally like no civil rights if you're an immigrant over there. 2, Dubai has no culture, right? It's kind of advertised as this like playground for the rich. What do rich people hate? They hate poor people. So if you like walk around the streets of Dubai, it's empty. There's no people in the streets talking to each other, no music playing. There's nothing you get out of the experience in Dubai besides, oh, this is where people spend their money. This is where I buy things. Oh, look at all these tall buildings. There's no Dubai culture, right? Like New York City has culture. Chicago has culture. Tokyo has culture.
You get it. Yeah, Ishmael been no good from the beginning. That's how you have to know who these people are in the scriptures. You know their works from the beginning. You know what their nature is. All right, Genesis 17, extremely condescending when they come over here, man. The scriptures say the dogs licked our wounds. These Ishmaelites, man, they be owning all kind of. They pass the gas stations on to each other. You know, phone repair places, whatever other bullshit, the bodegas feeding you garbage, slop. And you ask them about it, hey, isn't this haram? Well, yeah, it is, but I'm not going to eat it. Right? They feed you trash, laugh at you. Right? And treat you, of course, they're going to treat it, come in and try to treat your woman like a whore. And now all these things are reversing, and all these women of these other nations are starting to choose up. These people had a nerve to try to tell us we can only deal with our women who have been whored and slutted out and just completely bewitched. All right, this is why the scriptures say, rise up, ye women that are at ease. America's put you at ease. And this is the day. What's the name of the movie? Dia de los Soldados. This is the day of the soldier. Well, a lot of shit is about to get cut. A lot of prices are about to be affected. All right, maybe it's not so much instant, but it's coming. The squeeze is coming. All right, it's gonna be, all the people who do work and stuff. They're gonna pass that price off on the customers. All right, that's why if you get married, man, under Esau's law, you're a sucker. Look at this trash ass broad with her mouth open. She eat it, the wipe of her mouth, and say, "I've done no wrong." Just trying to be funny and shit, so I can see him. Yeah, well, just say they widows shall not weep. See, you say that because you can just call the police and be a bitch and just be a straight slut in Esau's kingdom, but in the time's coming, they say a man should be a hiding place. Check out these some of these Iran. See, this is what they want to come to America for. This is why this place has to go down. Our deliverance is synonymous with the destruction of Mystery Babylon the Great. They come over here just to do this. Want to shake their ass, take their head wrap off. Like she got the stars and stripes on. She could do everything that she saw on the Instagram model and all that fake ass shit. What they say, the 1 John 2:16, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh. Oh, the lust of oh man. I must have it. The flesh is so, man, I've never seen so many people with plastic surgery and face jobs and nose jobs. You're not even going to try to upgrade yourself, naturally, or control your diet. Or no. Just cut it. The lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. Because you can enjoy life, but these people take it to the next level. Yeah, NLT version, for the world offers only a craving of physical pleasure, a craving for everything we see, and pride in our achievements and possessions. These are not of the Father, but from this world. Right? Ishmael didn't receive the covenant. That's why they're so easily fooled. In Genesis 17, I know I'm jumping around, but Lord willing, this is edifying. In 20, as for Ishmael, I have heard thee. Behold, I have blessed him, and will make him fruitful. Yeah, Ishmael, they have nations, they have, trade set up and all that shit. Skyscrapers and whatnot. And will make him fruitful and will multiply him exceedingly. It's a lot of them. 12 princes shall he beget, and I will make him a great nation. Right, they're a large nation. But shit, the scriptures say Esau had power to deceive the nations. You guys have been deceived and will continue to be deceived. Right? And your nation is divided. That's why you're weak and exploitable. But my covenant will I establish with Isaac. See, that chosen line once again. And that's who the elect is representing. The chosen seed, which Sarah shall bear unto thee at the same time in the next year. Right? The covenant was with Isaac, even though Ishmael was the oldest. Right? Then when you jump down, and Joseph was thrown in the pit. In Genesis 37. Because shit, Esau got with some of Ishmael's daughters. All right, which would have been his cousins. But then later, Judah was going to say kill him, man. Judah, Genesis 37 and in verse 22, and Reuben said unto them, and it wasn't just Judah, it was his. It said his brothers thought to slay him, conspired to slay him. Reuben heard it, and he delivered him out of their hands, and said, verse 21, let us not kill him. And Reuben said unto them, shed no blood, but cast him into this pit that is in the wilderness, and lay no hand upon him, that he might rid him out of their hands to deliver him to his father again. And it came to pass, when Joseph was come unto his brethren, that they stripped Joseph out of his coat of many colors that was on him. And they took him and cast him into a pit, and the pit was empty. There was no water in it. And they sat down to eat their bread. They lifted up their eyes and looked. Behold, a company of Ishmaelites came from Gilead with their camels bearing spicery and balm and myrrh, going to carry it down to Egypt. Yeah, Ishmael been on the trade. So that's the thing. The Silk Road. And Judah said unto his brethren, what profit is it if we slay our brother and conceal his blood? Come and let us sell him to the Ishmaelites, and let not our hand be upon him, for he is our brother and our flesh. And his brethren were content. Then there was, so it wasn't just Judah, but then he does change it up. Then they passed by Midianites, merchantmen, and they drew and lifted up Joseph out of the pit, and sold Joseph to the Ishmaelites for 20 pieces of silver, and they brought Joseph into Egypt. Yeah, the ancient world was rough. That was horrible. You know, you're supposed to redeem your brother. Anything, you buy him out of slavery. Don't take him to slavery. They sold him to Egypt. And this is what I was talking to a guy about, because he was talking about certain tribes had slaves and stuff. They did, but I mean, you can have indentured servants, but Jake took it, was wicked. They made their own brothers into bondsmen. All right, shit. Some of them Nigerians, they did that shit. I don't know whether they be Ham or it, doesn't specify, but some of those tribes actually apologized. So check this out, how they got these people living.
Come with me whilst I explore the hidden side of Dubai that you never knew existed.
Okay, these are slave quarters. They're not gonna do TikTok dances and challenges over here. This
to some labor camps. We're gonna go to his house and see how these people live. Okay, and I'm here with Tanvir. How you doing, bro? You okay? So he works as an AC technician, and this is his house, his humble house. Which one is your bed? Five person. Yeah. Five people in each bedroom.
Or to them that build house to house. And see, this is how Esau has you niggas in America. Okay, you're in an apartment building with, it might not be this packed, but you're in an apartment building. You can hear your neighbor on your left, on your right, above, below. The badass kids running around, yelling. Right, slave quarters. This is different than the palace.
Is this one yours? Oh, okay.
He's like, look, this is mine.
Nice, they got a
Look
fan.
at this shit, man. They got these
And you
men
have
bunk
AC's
beds.
working, yeah? He's a technician, he'll fix it. So yeah, we got multiple people living here. It's a masjid. And how many